Mr. Negative is the king of winning 8 cubes in Marvel Snap, but usually it has a low win rate. Well, this deck has got my highest win rate of the season so far. I got almost twice as many wins as I did losses. 25 wins, 13 losses, a 66% win rate. Pretty extraordinary. There was also a whole bunch of 8 cube victories on my way as well. So gaining over 50 cubes, 5 ranks on my way to infinite. Bast in this deck blows me away. I do want to talk about a common mistake that people often do with Bast though, which is if you have it on turn 1, people just play it. There are some cases where that's correct. For example, if you have Psylocke or Zabu, and then you have either Wong or Mr. Negative especially, it does make a lot of sense to play the Bast early on because you're not really going to want to Bast, for example, your Mr. Negative Iron Man. However, if you don't have Psylocke, you don't have Zabu, you don't have anything to play on turn 2, and you should therefore hold that Bast for at least that 1 extra turn, because then you're drawing an extra card, which means Bast is going to be buffing an extra card in your hand, hopefully. For example, let's say you draw that Iron Man, suddenly that Bast, waiting a turn, just played for so many more points. Bast is so broken right now. I think this card needs to get nerfed to just buffing by 2. The more cards you have in hand, the more points it plays for. Of course, ideally you just play Bast on 1, Zabu on turn 2, and Mr. Negative on turn 3. If you have a hand like that, you should be snapping. That's the key thing with Mr. Negative decks. When you high roll, make sure you're getting those 8 cube wins and snap early. Pretty much always want to snap if you have Psylocke or Zabu into Mr. Negative on turn 3. But also don't be afraid to run away if you don't have access to Mr. Negative. You can win some games with this one though without Mr. Negative. I think that's why I had such a high win rate. You can tell by that win rate that I was able to win games without Mr. Negative. The key to that is going to be Bast popping off and a nice juicy Wong. Wong onto and then Mystique can certainly do you some really nice plays, particularly if you can go Psylocke or Zabu. So you play Wong on 3, Mystique on 4, that's going to mean on 5 you can go White Tiger, and then on turn 6 perhaps Wolfsbane and Rogue or something like that. Lots of options with this one. It's the best Mr. Negative deck I've ever played. You can play around with it a bit. There's quite a lot of flexible slots. Hitmonkey comes into the mix, does a job. You certainly don't have to have this card. It's just pretty efficient. It's cheap. If you get it with Mr. Negative, it's free. And of course, with Mr. Negative, you're often playing quite a lot of cards on that last turn. Rogue as well, just my flavor of the month card. She's cleaning up against Iron Man, Blue Marvel, Dino, Darkhawk, quite a lot of those around. And I just really love the card. But you can play any low cost card like a Blue Marvel or any high cost card with low base power. It's going to suit you out just fine. Give the video a like and subscribe for more decks. Let's do it. Actually, follow while you're at it. Pad my stats. Yeah, I'm fishing for likes, but I figure why not. I actually want to buy the guy as well, but he's going to be free in like a week, so... Mate, look at us go. Look at us flipping go, mate. Oh my god, that's a lot of points. We have a cost of living crisis in many countries in the world right now. It's not a lot of money for a year. I mean, it is. I think trying to defend this game's monetization policies in any way, which isn't saying, well, they're going to make a lot of money, so that's pretty good for the health of the game long term, is kind of almost like kidding yourself. Like, this game is very toxic in its monetization policies. And it's not consumer friendly, but at the same time, the game's probably going to be very successful, so who really cares? Like, its monetization policy is aggressive, but effective. Look at this rogue, mate! This is crazy! Hot damn. Nope. Whew. Mate, Rogue is actually cracked. Rogue is actually cracked. Going to Switzerland. It's going to be awesome. But they have banned Hitmonkey because it's locked behind a paywall. But then the thing is, right, even though Hitmonkey's locked behind a paywall, next month, when it's not locked behind a paywall, it's actually going to be a Series 5 card for like 3-4 months. Like, Black Panther is still Series 4 right now. And when did it come out? December? Like, that's kind of insane. So we're actually going to skip turn number 4 here. Because we still want our negative down as early as possible to get its value. Marvel Snap isn't in early access. It's full release. The early access for Snap happened back last year. They said that they're doing weekly balance patches now, right? Which is really awesome. I'm excited for that. So yeah, we're skipping this turn. Rogue onto Patriot is a possibility. It says early access. No, that's just the Steam client. The Steam client is early access. It's a full release game. Ah. Bro, they got a flipping Patriot off the hub. That's impressive. No, this game is not in early access though, for sure. It's just the Steam client is. Because they're saying it's not like the fully fleshed version, right? It's just a mobile port. Alright. Ever winnable? Such a shame I can't play the Mystique. I can play the Hit Monkey though. This feels like too many stats in one lane. Could we ever do this? I don't think this is enough stats though in the lane. We need the Tigers to go left. Beautiful victory. We found the line. 8 cubes, mate. Worst part I've ever seen. Me? Thanks. That's really really kind of you to say. I appreciate that. We're going to snap on Limbo with Mr. Negative, which favours us massively. We'll play Bast on 3. There's nothing else I want to play on turn 3, so... decision on if we want to play Zabu or not. I'm leaning towards no, to be honest. Certainly not this turn, right? Like, it's going to get an extra point anyway, worst case. Am I making more than I was back during Gwent times? Probably. Pretty hard to quantify everything at the moment. Like, the revenue sources are all very different. Certainly, I'm making, like, my viewership's up significantly, right? The main difference and reason it's not so clear-cut is because I was casting for CD Projekt, which was pretty lucrative. Good luck in tournament. Thanks, mate. I'd say I'm probably making more, yeah, but... Oh, wait, did I just get fucking Cosmoed on? For real? Oh my god. That's not ideal. Not ideal, is it? We might still be okay, though. I mean, look at this Rogue. Rogue is actually so cracked. She's my secret sauce. I want to hold the Rogue until 6. Hopefully it goes mid. That is what we're looking for. We like sponsorships and stuff. But yeah, like I say, it's not super clear cut. But I think... Nice. So we could also take the Rogue on Blue Marvel. We can also actually Mystique the rogue, if I'm so inclined. Oh, baby, look at that swing. Mate, Rogue is actually cracked. We're probably not going to play Psylocke or Zabu here unless we hit negative this turn. That's big for us. The reason is like the board space is very limited. Maybe I should have because of Wong. Just played the Zabu. Did we take our Swordmaster friend? I guess. Hopefully it discards the Zabu. That's alright. Weird one. Why does the game have no sound? I can turn it up. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Everton lost this morning, fortunately. Can't say I'm too surprised. So we could go Mystique for another Iron Man. Could go Wong plus Ironheart. Wong Ironheart kind of seems like the best line, I think. Iron Man Ironheart's also an idea. Tricky one, isn't it? I think Wong is too good not to be playing. Yeah, it looks like a win. It's possible we don't get enough mid, but it's very unlikely, the amount of reveals we get here. Oof, almost didn't. Just about. Other than the season pass, there's very little incentive to spend any money on Snap. I think that's a bad take. That sounds like, to me, that sounds like you're someone that's like pull 3 complete, right? But like the vast majority of people aren't. Oh my god. And we already snapped. Holy moly, Batman. We need to be careful of Sandman. They can't Sandman us yet though. They still can't Sandman us, right? Ah! Ah!
I am Iron
Man. You could play Magic in here, but yeah. I feel like Magic is a bit too all in on Mr. Negative. That's the main reason I'm not playing her. I'm worried I'm getting Sandman still. Just makes too much sense for them not to play Sandman here.
Iron Man.
Pretty cool play. We'll just take the White Tiger, should do the business. Yeah, we just win against Doom, right? Wherever the Tiger goes. GG.
Victory.
When I stop eating so much, I'll be feeling really good about my progress in the gym and whatnot. Yeah, this looks like a win to me. I think we're going to rogue their flipping null, guys. Because they're going first because of the Wolverine. So we're going to rogue their bloody null, mate. Like, that's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Oh my god. Do we actually want to... I don't know how rogue works with Wong, so I'm not going to risk that. Null! Oh! Oh my god. First game rogues in the deck. Absolutely popping off on main stage. Pretty close game.
I am Iron Man.
Close game! Oh, oh my god. Oh my lord.